Welcome, race fans. Welcome back tonight for the NORA Truck Series here at Kentucky Speedway. Man, this is going to be a good one. Guys were saying the truck is a little tight out there, but other than that, it should be some pretty decent racing. It is going to be hard to pass, so we'll be keeping an eye on that right now. After winning last week there, Dalton Tucker does take the leaderboard right now at the top spot, so great job by him. Also on MaxSpeedTV tonight is the Extreme Motorsports 99 ARCA series. That should be going on right now. And then coming up tomorrow night, we got the Nork NASCAR series. They run the 87 cars, and that should be pretty good. I believe they're at Iowa. So that'll be a very, very good race you might want to tune in for tomorrow night. And also after that is the Extreme Motorsports 99 Truck Series. So that's coming up here tonight and tomorrow night. All right, let's take a look at the race analytics coming into tonight. We got 84-degree air temperature, 88-degree track temperature, only a 5-mile-an-hour wind blowing. They're doing 150 laps here tonight. That's 225 miles. Tire window about 40 to 50 laps, and the same for the fuel window. Now, these are kind of guesstimates because I have kind of like lost track of what the trucks get anymore. So I apologize for that. And pit road speed, 50 mile an hour. All right, let's look at the points here coming into tonight. Joshua Susi actually pulled away by about another four points more over Josh Conover. And we're hearing reports Josh is not going to make it tonight because apparently he has a power outage. So tough break for Conover. Martin Plute, third place. He's 75 points back. Nathan Shiflett in fourth, 97 points back. Brian Jones in fifth, 127 behind. Torn Shirts dropped to sixth place. He's 141 back. Blade Timmons, he's been pretty steady this season. He's in seventh, 158 back. Joshua Banks in eighth, 166 behind. Alexander Edelman in ninth, 187 points back. Keegan Bitzer in 10th, 189 behind. Tyler Hargrove in 11th, 190 points back. Mark Arthur drops all the way to 12th, now 228 points back. Todd Schneider in 13th. He's 229 points behind. Jason Conover in 14th, 245 behind. Jackson in 15th, 246 points back. Dustin Hall in 16th, 249 back. Jake Boyer 17th, 252 back. Davey Hendricks in 18th, 266 back. Randy McCanny in 19th, 311 back. And Trevor Baker rounding out the top 20 here, 319 points behind the leader, Joshua Susi. So even though Dalton's been having some great runs, he still has not broke into the top 20 yet. But if he keeps going the pace he's going, it ain't going to be long, and he may be up there. I hope everybody's doing okay on this Monday evening. I know there's a lot of other broadcasts going on right now, and we don't have very many viewers. Josh usually gets a lot over there at Extreme Motorsports 99, which is good. And very popular league. A lot of people tune in to watch that. Josh is a good commentator. Definitely proud to have him in MaxSpeedTV, man. He's a great commentator. I guess I taught him well. I got to toot my own horn about that a little bit. I guess I taught him well. Maybe too well, huh? Hey, there's Keegan. Yeah. Well, I don't know if any of you guys do any streaming. If you guys stream your races to Twitch or something, Keegan, shoot me a link or something and I will put it in the description and tell everybody, you know, if they want to watch it from the cockpit view. I don't usually announce that, you know, in the league, but sometimes, you know, if somebody does have a link or something to their Twitch channel or YouTube or wherever they're broadcasting to, you know, I don't mind putting it in the description there where everybody, if they want to tune in and watch the cockpit view, I'm not sure why anybody would want to do that, but mean, all you see is what's out that driver's windshield. You don't get to see what I'm seeing, but that's fine, you know, whatever. But yeah, just let me know, Keegan. Maybe pass that word around to some of the other guys if, you know, any of them want to do that. That guy's doing a little pit party here. Oh, you don't stream? Oh, okay. Well, if any of your buddies there do, you know, that's in the race or anything, just pass the word around if you wouldn't mind. Just let them know that if they give me the link to their Twitch stream, I'll put it in there. Or YouTube or whatever, Facebook or whatever. I don't know, whatever they want. Whatever their flavor is. I like YouTube because I stream in 1440p. You can do that in Twitch, but you can't push the bit rate that you actually need to make it really, really crystal clear. They only allow you to push 6,000 bit rate up to Twitch, and I push 9,000 up to YouTube. Thank you, Keegan. Hey, good luck tonight out there, brother. Good luck. By the looks of it, I think you guys are going to need it. It's like it's going to be very hard to pass. You're going to have to do it on new tires, you know, while they're fresh. Do you watch your race while you're racing? Do you have it like on another monitor or something while you're racing? Watch your race? I know it's usually about 25, 30 seconds behind, but I know a lot of guys do. A lot of the leagues that I broadcast for, they have to, when I drag them into the booth to talk to them, they got to turn the sound down on the broadcast that they have going because I can hear it, you know. All right, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back with qualifying, so stay with us.
fights you and me. The name of the fray, we are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, Satan's that star, spangled banner gave way for the land of the free. And the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
All right, folks, we're back. Still trying to figure this out here. Just give me a second. Okay, so we're looking for stages 37, lap 37 and 74 for the stages. And right now, Blade Timmons is at the top of the leaderboard. Alex Edelman and Martin Plute just took the pole position. Now Joshua Susie. A lot of guys out here qualifying tonight. And I did see Josh Conover did make it into Discord, but I do not see him on the oh yeah, no. Yeah, he's on the track. Okay. Well, he made it in. He got his power back. Yay! Good deal. Just waiting to see if Dalton Tucker is going to go out here and lay down a fabulous lap and take the pole. I don't know if he's going to do it. He better get on the track because time is running out. Well, so far so good. Joshua Susie or Josh Conover come in third. Glad he got his power back. Golly, man, that would have been horrible. He's second in points, only 12 points behind Susie. That would have been horrible if he had lost that. Golly. Well, he just got bumped back to fourth. Brian Jones took over second place. But no. Well, Dalton Tucker's just going out on the track. I don't know if he got enough time to turn in a lap, but it might have to be a one and done. I don't know. Joshua Mayu on the track. You might see the cars change colors here in a minute, folks. I restarted trading paints just to make sure that I did get everybody's paint. So I apologize for that, but you got to do that now and then just to kind of double check and make sure if somebody comes in kind of late. It may not pick up their paint. So. And Dalton Tucker to the top of the leaderboard. There it is, one and done. He is done. Nice. Wow. That was a pretty amazing lap, too. All right, that's going to wrap up qualifying, folks. We'll get them on the leaderboard here. We'll get everybody accounted for. All right, MaxSpeedTV Qualifying Grid here. Dalton Tucker takes a pole at the last second there with a 31.141. Congratulations to him. Joshua Susi will start second. Brian Jones in third. Martin Plute starts fourth. In row number 3, it'll be Josh Conover fifth and Bryce Daffern. Bryson Daffern will be in sixth place. Fourth row in seventh place is Zach Kreiser and Keegan Bitzer. In row 5, Blade Timmons in ninth, Randy McCanny 10th. In row 6, Dustin Hall starting 11th, Joshua Mayu in 12th. In row number 7, Alex Edelman in 13th, Jeff Hollingsworth 14th. In row number 8, Tyler Hargrove starting 15th, torn shirt in 16th. In row 9, Corey Danielson in 17th, Chris Hughes 18th. In row 10, Chris Radley 19th, and Jake Boyer will start 20th. In row 11, Todd Schneider 21st, Jason Brewer 22nd. In row 12, Charlie Wood starting 23rd, Chad Engel will start 24th. He is the first one to not take a qualifying time. I guess he's the only one that didn't take a qualifying time. I don't know. He may not even be starting. I'm not really sure. All right, here we go. All right, pace car's in. Dalton Tucker ready to bring him to the green.
Green flag, green flag.
And there's the green. We're underway here in Kentucky. Susi got a good jump on that start. And he is going to take the lead. It drops it down in front of Dalton Tucker. Like I said, if you're going to make that move, you've got to do it early. And it looks like he is going to lead the first lap of the race. Oh, I don't know. go. Tucker's trying to come back on the outside, but Susie grabs a bonus point. Tucker high side, trying to make a run on the outside of him, but it makes it hard for Susie to kind of use the whole track to come up. We got a caution. Uh-oh. Keegan Bitzer, looks like something happened back here. Let's take a look. I'm not sure if it was ahead of him or what happened here. Oh, right there. Made contact. Looks like the, what is that? The number 88 made contact with him going into the corner. Alex Edelman gets into the back of him right there and spins Keegan Bitzer, and he's going to collect a couple other guys involved in that too. Sure, who is that? Randy McCanny up against the wall. Oh my. Not what you want to do right off the bat. Well, we'll get him back going here. A little kind of a rough start to the race, but it'll be all right. The guys are looking for lap 37 for the first stage. That put a couple of them on pit road. Torn Shirts, Corey Danielson, Keegan Bitzer, and Randy McCanny. Torn Shirts is away, though. So 3 of them sitting on pit road getting damage fixed. Nice looking paint jobs out here tonight. Pretty nice painted up truck. No, the light should be out. Nope, they're still on. Wow, extra long caution laps here tonight. Wow. Yeah, Chet Angle never started the race. Well, Susie ought to be happy now. He's led 5 laps. Looking good. The light should go out this time by. All right, we're going green next time by. Everybody's doubled up. Lucy going to be starting them out here, and he is going to start on the high side. I think that's an excellent place to start. He'll be in command of the start, be able to get that jump on Dalton Tucker. Keegan Bitzer and Randy McCanny still sitting on pit road. That's a heartbreaker to be that early and have to be sitting on pit road getting damage fixed. And your race is over on lap 3. Man. Doritos. Everybody loves Doritos, right? Yeah. McDonald's, I don't know. Yee. I'm not a big McDonald's fan. All right, folks, here we go. Pace truck or pace cars in. And there they go. Green, green, green. Oh, Dalton Tucker got a little better start that time. It's going to be enough. Nope. Susie drops down in front of him. Josh Conover up to 3rd now after starting 5th. He wants to get up there and lead a lap. Got some side-by-side going on here. Dustin Hall and Blade Timmons going at it. Dustin Hall started 11th, running in 6th right now. And he does complete the pass on Blade Timmons and goes into 6th. '71 there's Zach Kreiser. Looks like he took a look to the inside of Brian Jones, but didn't have enough ponies under the hood to make that pass complete. Susie putting on a clinic right now. I don't know though, Dalton Tucker's not letting him get away. Dalton Tucker got a pretty good run out of turn 4 that time. And he's going to come up, oh man, almost making contact with the back of Susie. That's not something you want to do too awful much here. No sirree. You do not want to make any sort of contact at all. because these trucks are right on the edge. Big breakaway there back to Dustin Hall now, 1.1 seconds. And he's in a battle here with Blade Timmons. 3 wide back here for 5th, or 6th, excuse me. Wow, there's still 3 wide. Finally, he gives in. But Blade Timmons completes a pass. Wow, slide job right up in front of Bryce Daffrin. Blade Timmons turning it on. Back up front, Susie with this small train of trucks here. Brian Jones back to 4th place, though. That sunbloom in turn 4 is horrible right now. Looks like they're coming up on some lap traffic already. I believe that's Corey Danielson, I think. Oh no, that's Torn Shirts. Yeah, he is way off the pace here. That thing sounds like it's hardly even running. And tough break for him. All right, a little breakaway there to Zach now. Zach's kind of losing the train. Those guys are definitely pulling away from Zach right now. He's going to be falling back into Blade Timmons' hands. Martin Flute, which we always watch for Martin to get up there. That's why he is 3rd in the points. So let's see what he can do tonight. Going to be important for him to finish probably inside that top 10. He's about 22 points ahead of 4th place right now, so definitely wants to have a good finish here tonight. Jeff Hollingsworth coming from 14th to 9th. Picking up a few spots. Right ahead of him there, Dustin Hall and Bryson Daffrin battling really good here side by side. And he gets it, Dustin Hall into 7th. Back up front, Susie. This field's starting to break up a little bit. Brian Jones to the inside of Josh Conover for 3rd. And he's gonna get it. Drove it into 1 pretty deep right there. Conover gonna do the crossover. Nope, guess not. He looked like it there for a minute. Dalton Tucker is not letting Susie get away. Side by side into turn 1. And Susie holds him off. Good job. Dalton Tucker's tough to beat. Very tough to beat.
The yellow flag is out.
And we got a caution. If I can find it back here. I think it was something with Bryson. I think it was something with Bryson. Let's go take a look here. Oh boy, he is in one heck of a pack of trucks here. Oh my gosh, there were like 3. Oh, I wonder if he had a tire go down. I mean, that truck just like all of a sudden, he might have got some help. Let me see if I can find a better camera angle here. He might have got some help there from Alex Edelman. Not sure. Yeah, it looks like he did. Contact there, and that he got out of shape, and when he tried to save it, he's going to go directly to the outside wall and gets lots of damage. And he also comes down into, oh my gosh, who was that? Wow, that was a T-bone crash right there. That was with the number, that's Jake Boyer. Yeah, Jake Boyer. Wow, both of those guys are going to have lots of damage on their trucks now. Well, Dalton Tucker slips in, but Susie and everybody else is going to stay out. Wow. Well, let's see what Joshua Susie's got to say now here about this. Joshua Susie, you got a copy?
I got you, buddy.
Well, Dalton wasn't letting you get away, but he ducked into pit road. Why did you not pit?
I just want to save tires. We only got 4 sets we can bolt on this thing all night.
Okay.
At least one at the stage 3. You figure you're probably going to take one at the end of stage 1 and end of stage 2. That's 3 sets right there.
Right.
You never know how it's going to shake out. I'd rather have an extra set for stage 3 if we get a couple 20 lap runs or something. I'll take the punishment now versus at the end of the race, I guess.
Well, you couldn't shake him, boy. I'll tell you, he was staying right with you. But with him putting the pressure on you, with him putting your pressure on you like that, was you driving defensively or offensively?
Trying to be both. I wasn't trying to be a dick to him, but
Yeah.
you know, it's so hard to pass here. I had to maintain the position I can get. I got to try to lead all the laps I can lead, get the most laps. You know, I'm going for points. He's not. I'm sure he understands that. Everything matters a little bit more to me in this truck series.
Right.
You know, and he's so tough to beat to begin with. If I get him in front of me, it's going to be game over unless he really messes up. No, I fully expect him to come blitzing through this field, probably win this stage, but I'm hoping at the end of the race that'll pay off if I got an extra set and he doesn't. So we'll see how it shakes out, I guess.
Well, now you got second place in the points right behind you, Josh Conover. Are you concerned?
A little bit, but I mean, he's a teammate, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
He didn't really get any practice in all week or hardly any tonight with his power issues and everything. So, you know, I'm going to do everything I can to help him. There's no hard feelings between the two of us. You know, it's a nice little friendly battle. I told him whatever I earn tonight, he's going to earn back next week because I don't do dirt and he's pretty good there. So I need all the points I can get.
Well, that'll be an interesting one next week, but you got tonight to get through. So good luck out there. We'll let you go, brother. Good luck.
Thank you, Rudy.
All right, Susie. Led all the laps so far, 23 of them coming to 24. That's his goal, lead the most laps, win the race, get the maximum amount of points. That he don't do dirt, so he won't be there next week, or, well, he may be there, but he may not run good. We'll see. Let's see, Dalton Tucker went in, and he come back out now. He is in 16th place, so he's got a long ways to go to get to the front. But he does have, I believe, yeah, he does have 4 fresh tires. So we'll have to see how he manages that and gets back up through the field and tries to get back up here with Susie. Now, they are coming to the end of the first stage here in about another 12 laps. So he's got 12 laps to do it if he's going to try to get a stage win out of this. All right, so Joshua Susie, Josh Conover, Brian Jones, Zach Kreiser, and Blade Timmons is your top 5. We get ready to go back green here. Should be getting one to go here soon. There we go. Lights are out now. Susie going to start on the outside again, it looks like, because he does like that. And I think that's a good place to start. When you're in control of the race like that, you can go on the outside, but the guy on the inside can't pass you. He can't pass you before the start-finish line. But now, if Lucy was on the bottom and Josh Conover on the high side, Conover can actually pass him before the start-finish line. You can't pass him until they get the green flag, or he'll get black flag for, passing under caution. All right, well, we still have, let's see, we still have 19 on the lead lap. Torn Shirt is back on the lead lap at the tail end. And Randy McCanney out of the race. He's out early. Keegan Blitzer still sitting, or Bitzer is still sitting on pit road. As the pace car heads in, Josh Conover ready to hit that loud pedal. There he goes. Good start. Boy, a little tire spin. Him and Conover with both have a little wheel spin there. Boy, they managed it though. Holy smoke. Well, this bunched everybody up together now. Chris Hughes coming from 18th to 8th. One of the biggest movers out there now. Looking good. That's the way to pick up some positions, let me tell you. He's going to get passed by Jeff Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth going into 8th place after starting 14th. And he slides it up there in front of Chris Hughes. And who's that out of place right there? Number 71, Zach Kreiser. High side, Blade Timmons on the bottom. And we got a pass for the leader, or attempted pass. Susie could be in trouble because that left Josh Conover get to the high side. Oh boy. Conover trying to get him on the backstretch. Not gonna make it though. Susie drives it into 3 deep. Conover might get that run off of the corner though. And it's close, but no cigar that time by. Wow, good racing. Holy smoke. Here comes Brian Jones now to the inside of Josh Conover. Not what Conover wanted to see. He did not want somebody on the inside because now it's going to make it more difficult. There we go. Got back in line. Alex Edelman now, he has been involved in a couple of wrecks here tonight. Or actually, well, I'm not calling him out or anything, but maybe it had been the cause of a couple of wrecks tonight. But he's managing it back here in 17th place. Jake Boyer off the pace here, a little damage on his truck, and torn shirt. Oh, torn shirt, engine letting go. I think he's blown it up, folks. Torn shirts is going to be done for the night, I do believe. Oh, what a bummer. That's a bummer. Susie still leading. All right, they got about 5 more laps here, folks, and we'll be at the end of the first stage. Oh, look at this. Dalton Tucker's on the outside. He's got them fresh tires. He has drove to the front, folks. He is going to take the stage win away from Susie. Not what Susie wanted to see. Golly, man. Dalton Tucker coming from 17th or something on that restart. 14th. 14th on that restart, and he drove up through the field with them fresh tires. Oh, my gosh. And he is just pulling away. You can tell the difference between them new tires and the older tires. Susie on 32 lap old tires, Dalton Tucker on 12 lap old tires. Hey George, how you doing? Yeah, good to see you too, brother. Hope you're doing well. Well, Susie's not going to get the stage win here. Golly, man, what a bummer. Lead all them laps and then don't get the stage win. Tucker driving from 14th to the lead. One more lap to go here before they get the stage. One more to go. You can see just how much faster he is than Susie. Susie's 2.7 seconds behind as Dalton Tucker takes stage one.
The yellow flag is out.
There it is, folks. Wow, so Dalton Tucker winning stage one. Congratulations to him. Very good, very exciting. What a way to do it, though, coming from 14th. Holy smoke. Well, let me see if I can get a word in with him real quick here, if I can find him. Moves around. Dalton Tucker, you got a copy?
I got you, man.
Well, you come from about 14th on that restart with them fresh tires. But the bad thing is now you used a set of tires.
I'm just banking on the last stage going green for the majority of it, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay. Well, congratulations on your stage one win, man. That's pretty awesome.
Thanks, man.
So now you think you don't think it'll be a problem staying out front now that you've finally got a chance to get out front?
The draft plays a big role, and I got a little bit of damage on that restart. Not sure what caused the checkup, but got hit on the front and the back, so we'll see.
Are you going to pit here? Or?
Oh, yeah.
And what about tires?
Yeah, I'm going to take tires.
Okay. Well, it was a short run for tires then. So, all right, well, we'll let you go, Dalton. Good luck out there, brother, and bring home the win for stage two.
All right, thanks, man.
Yes, sir. All right, so as they all come to pit road, congratulations again to Dalton Tucker for stage one win. All right, next stage we'll be looking for lap 74 for the second stage. Couple guys stayed out there. Todd Snyder stayed out. And I think Josh Conover missed his pit stall. Yeah, I think he missed his pit stall there. Well, Dalton Tucker, first one off of pit road. No surprise. Now Susie got fresh tires. He'll be able to battle a little more there with Dalton Tucker. Brian Jones off pit road third. Chris Hughes. Then Jeff Hollingsworth. Chris Radley. Zach Kreiser and Martin Flute now up to 10th. We'll see if Snyder comes in here. I'm sure he probably will. I think he just wanted to stay out to lead a lap, which he technically has not yet. He will this time by. I think he did this last week too. He stayed out a little extra long and actually missed that window to get to pit road and had to start in the front, but he got right the heck out of the way real quick and let the leaders battle it out. So he knew he had old tires and everything. So he's been out there for 40 laps right now. So I'm sure we'll see him come into pit road next. But Josh Conover did finally get down pit road. He's doing a 4-tire change. All right, if he comes in, that'll put Dalton Tucker in the lead. 110 to go. Yeah, he's coming in. All right, that'll put Dalton Tucker back in the lead. Well, I'll tell you what, this is turning out to be a pretty good race. I gotta say, man, this is really for as kind of tight that these trucks are out there. It's really actually turning out to be a good race. Even though it is difficult to pass, we have been able to find a few people passing. So, and Torn Shirt took his truck behind the wall. He had all that damage. Oh man! And Josh Conover's still sitting on pit road. He's going to go a lap down. He's just now getting off of pit road. Yeah, he's just now coming off the pit road. So he went a lap down. He might have had a little damage he wanted to get fixed up. Not sure. Oh, really? Awesome, George. Heck yeah, man. You gotta look me up, man. You can come into team speaking. If you need any help with anything, I'll be more than happy to help you out. That's awesome. I'm proud of you, brother. Good job. Heck yeah. It can be an expensive little hobby, but it is a lot of fun. All right, lights are out on the pace truck, pace car. If it was a truck, I'd call it a car, and if it's a car, I call it a truck. Okay. Whatever. Okay, we're going to be restarting on lap 43, looking for lap 74 for the second stage. All right, pace car heads to pit road. Let's see what they got here on this restart. Boy, Dalton Tucker jumped that start. Wow!
Green flag, green flag.
He nailed that gas. And already Brian Jones challenging Susie for second place. Susie got away from him, though. And now Chris Hughes on the outside. Good side-by-side battle with those two. Brian Jones goes back to fourth. And we got some more side-by-side battles going back here. Martin Flute trying to get a run there on Chris Radley, but didn't have enough ponies there to get by him. Needed a few more ponies, I think. Blade Timmons sitting in ninth, right back where he started from. Blade, you're not going to make any progress that way, brother. You got to get up there and race it up with them boys. Come on. Gas pedals on the left there, brother. Tucker trying to get away from Susie. Kind of the roles reversed now, where Tucker was not letting Susie get away when he was in the lead. And now his roles are reversed, and Susie's trying to make sure Tucker doesn't get away. Oh, that would be awesome, brother. Yeah. We need to get hooked up. Yeah. Send me some pictures or something on Facebook of your rig. Yeah, I'd like to see your rig, man. I don't even have a rig. I got a wheel and pedals. That's it. Susie. And I'm telling you, he's keeping the pressure on Dalton Tucker right now. Unbelievable. Look at that. Going to be seeing that McDonald's ahead of him for a long time. I hope that don't make him hungry. Chris Hughes reeling those two in. He wants a piece of the action up here. Coming from 18th place to 3rd. The biggest mover out there. 15 positions on the track. That's pretty awesome. Well, where's old Josh Conover? He's out here one lap down. He's got a long ways to go to get back up. I don't think he's too concerned right at the moment. He is just trying to keep himself ahead of Corey, but Corey is way back. He's got a lot of damage on his truck. So keeping himself in this position to get the wave by, if a caution comes out, well, or when the stage caution comes out, he would be the wave by and be back on the tail end of the lead lap. So he's not too concerned at the moment. Chris Hughes. Let's ride along with, tell you what, let's ride along with Brian Jones here and see how he's handling this track. And crank it up. That'd be great, George. I can't wait to see it, man. I always like looking at them rigs, man. It just kind of makes me, I want one, you know? I don't do enough racing anymore. It would never pay for me to do that. Gosh, I know guys that have got many thousands of dollars into them rigs. I don't have that kind of money. I'm retired. I'm on a fixed income. I don't have that kind of money to throw around. Not for a hobby. Heck, I might die in a couple of years, you know. I'm 62. Heck, the way people are dying at younger ages nowadays is kind of scary. Martin Plute, 7th place. He's got a ways to get up there. At least he got away from Blade Timmons. Blade was kind of keeping the pressure on him. And now Chris Radley. Chris has got some damage on his truck. I don't know how much. It looks like a little bit on the front nose there where he's been into the back of somebody. I don't know if that's affecting the speed. He goes way high up there, and that's going to let Josh Mayhew try to get a run on the bottom here. And I think Josh might. No, he's not going to beat him to the line, though. Wow. I'm sure you can understand how I feel there, George. I mean, you know, looking at other people's rigs and stuff, man, it just makes you kind of like, oh, man. If I was just younger, you know, if I was younger and single and I had the money to throw around like that, man, I'd do it. But golly, man, there's a lot of guys got some nice rigs out there. Well, let's check in with Tyler Hargrove. He just took over 12th place there from Dustin Hall. Nice clean pass. He's working his way up through here a little bit. Started 15th, running in 12th. I look for him to be a factor as we get closer to the end here. Once we get through this second stage, then it's going to be 75 laps to the end. So, and they will have to stop one time for fuel and tires. And these guys are trying to save them sets of tires as much as they can. Now, we know Dalton's already used 2 sets. He took a set on that stop and that one other caution that we had. So he's used 2 sets already. When he stops on this second stage, that'll be 3 sets, so that'll only leave him 1 set just in case they need it. And I do believe, I think they have 2 green-white checkers. If I remember correctly, I gotta make sure I find out about that and write that down. Lucy losing some ground now, half a second behind Dalton Tucker. Boy, they got to really lift out of the gas in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, they can keep the hammer down pretty good. Let's listen in here. Dalton Tucker going into turn 1. Clear down to about 143 mile an hour and 3 and 4, but 1 and 2. Let's see what he does in 1 and 2 here. And it goes down to about 156. So big difference. Big difference. Looking good though. Chris Hughes, Brian Jones, and they've pulled away by about a second over Zach Kreiser now. And Zach running a different line than those guys are too. He's running a lot higher in the corners. Could be helping him save his tires a little too, you know. You're not up there down on the bottom so much and really abusing them tires. Well, he does take it down almost to the bottom in 1 and 2, but 3 and 4 he was riding a little higher. You'll see him here in a second. And now that time he didn't. Okay. Zach, you made me look like a liar now. Doggone it. Tucker getting away, looking to try to get stage 2 win here in about another, 12 laps? Well, yeah, George, I definitely would be proud of that, man. That's awesome. Yes. That is awesome, man. That if you can do that, just save $50 a month, and save it for something that you really want down the road or something. Oh man, that's really awesome. It's so hard to save money nowadays, and I mean, I tried. I had money saved up I was going to go on vacation this summer, go up north and visit my dad and my grandkids and my son that lives up there. And with this COVID stuff, it kind of put the kiboshes to that. So it's probably a good thing. I spent the money on something that we really needed here, and so now I got to resave for next year. Hopefully I'm going to get up there next year. I got 2 grandkids I've never seen, and the other 2 are getting so old. The oldest one there, my granddaughter, she's in college now. Oh, I haven't seen her since she was about 12. All right, Chris Hughes having a good day, man. The biggest mover out there, 15 positions. Very good. Susie now almost a full second behind the leader, Dalton Tucker. I got you by about 10 years. Brian Jones to the inside of Chris Hughes. Not able to do it, though. And they are coming up on some lap traffic, it looks like. Dalton Tucker going to be closing in on a few here. Or I guess maybe he already passed them. Yeah, he already passed them. So that's going to make Susie have to get by him now. That's the number 41 there of Corey Danielson. Corey 2 laps down. A lot of damage, but the truck seems to be fairly fast, even though he's got all that damage. It's fairly fast. This is really gaggling these guys up here, though. Susie's got some company, and of course, Chris Hughes, he's got Brian Jones really close by there. Yeah, that's a very good accomplishment to be proud of right there, George. Very good. All right, let's go back and check on Martin Flute. He's still plugging away here, but boy, he is still battling with Josh Mayu. It's just so difficult to pass that it's, I'm sure Josh has looked the track over trying to figure out a way to get around him, but just can't at the moment, so. And this pit stop's going to come at a very, very good time because these guys have been out here for about 30 laps now, so they've already felt that crunch of the tires. That's a big crunch, boy. When they fall off now, you know, so. All right, about another 4 laps here, folks, and we're going to get a caution. That'll be stage 2. Dalton Tucker won stage 1 by coming back from lap. I think he was in 14th position, I think, when they got the green, but he had pitted, took 4 tires, and drove up through the field and took that win away from Joshua Susi. Susi really wanted to get that stage win. And right now, Dalton Tucker's led 37 laps. Susi's led 32, so Susi's not even going to get the most laps led here tonight. Maybe. You just never know about it. All right, 2 laps to go here for the second stage for Dalton Tucker. Yeah, oh, I know, yeah. Well, I keep thinking about that, and I don't, I'm not trying to talk, morbidly or anything, but, you just never know. When the good Lord says your number's up, and as I get older, I start thinking about that a little more, 1 to go for the second stage. All right, on the backstretch here, so 2 more corners. Dalton Tucker with a 1.3 second lead over Joshua Susi. Gonna get stage 2 win. Wow. He's just gonna clean sweep everything. All right, there he is. Stage 2 winner, Dalton Tucker.
The yellow flag is out.
And there is the caution. Well, let's see if we can get Dalton up here real quick and talk to him and see what he thinks now. Dalton Tucker, you got a copy?
I got you, man.
This is kind of a repeat of last week. You win both stages. Man, you did an outstanding job there on that last stage where you came from like 14th up through with that. You were the only one that pitted in that front group, and it was really it kind of threw me off. I thought, man, I don't know if that was a good call or not, but it wound up that it was. So now you've got the lead. You led that whole stage right there, and so far you've got the most laps led. So, okay, setting up for the third stage, you guys will have to pit 1 time. What's a good pit window for you? You're gonna try to split it in half, maybe go around lap 37?
Yeah, I'll probably try to split it. Once I see them pitting, I'll pit, but hopefully it goes how my plan is, because I've only got 1 more set of tires after this.
Yeah, I know it was getting kind of close, so. But now, how many green, white checkers you guys got? 2, ain't it?
I'm not too sure.
Or, no, it's unlimited, I think.
Yeah, it might be unlimited.
Yeah, I think it is unlimited, yeah, now that I remember. Okay. All right, well, congratulations on stage 2 win there, Dalton, and I'll let you go. I don't want you to mess up your pit stop.
Appreciate it.
All right. All right, so Dalton Tucker winning stage 2. Wins stage 1 and 2. Very good. Well, let's see. That let Josh Conover get the wave by, so he is back on the tail end of the lead lap now. and he'll be coming in here probably right directly for a pit stop. And Dalton Tucker out first. Tell you what, he is one tough customer out there on these tracks to beat. Holy smoke. One tough customer. Well, let's see. I think, yeah, Conover's probably he's gonna come to pit road, but let's see if we can get a word in with, trying to see who all's in here. How about Chris Radley? We can get a word in with Chris. Chris Radley, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, Chris, it's been kind of interesting out there on the track. Now, you guys have made your second stage pit stop. What's your plan for the third stage here? 75 laps. And how are you gonna manage that? You gonna try to split it in half, or are you gonna maybe just go as long as you can on this side of tires?
We'll try to split it in half and take another set of fresh tires and try to make it to the end.
Well, you got a little bit of nose damage. How did you get that nose damage?
Not really sure.
Yeah. And there's a little bit on the rear spoiler there on the right rear. Just a little bit of damage too. But yeah, I'm seeing a little bit of damage on your grill. Obviously, it's not affecting the speed any.
No, it's not. I got into the outside wall off of turn 2 a little earlier. That may be the rear damage.
Ah, okay. Okay. Well, I know the truck's tight, but it's probably a lot tighter in traffic, isn't it?
It's not too bad. It's a little bit tighter, but not that bad.
Very good. Well, are we going to see you stay inside the top 10 here after starting 19th?
That's the plan. I'm going to try my best to get a top 10.
Heck yeah, man. Well, keep digging. Keep up the good work, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for talking with us.
No problem. Thank you all.
All right, very good. And Dalton Tucker continues to lead this race, and he just looks like a cool customer in that truck, man. He has got it going on. I like that helmet. Awesome looking helmet there, Dalton. Yeah. Anything that's patriotic, I don't know. I got a soft spot in my heart for. Oh yeah. I'll tell you, George, you got it. Yeah, time is a luxury. Yeah, you never know. All right, we should be getting, I'm not sure if the lights will go out this time. They should go out this time. We'll see here as they get ready to cross the line. At least the sun's kind of went down a little bit there behind that mound where it's not glaring right in these guys' eyes coming out of turn 4. Let's see if the lights go out. So Brian Jones is going to start on the outside of the front row here. Dalton Tucker leading. Yes, lights are out. Okay, Chris Hughes and Joshua Susi in row 2. Zach Kreiser, Martin Plute in row 3. Tyler Hargrove and Dustin Hall in row 4. Chris Radley and Alex Edelman in row 5. That's your top 10. Get ready to go back green. You're restarting on lap 80, so they're going to have 71 to go when they get the green. Susie trying to stay up there, wanting to maintain that point lead he's got over Josh Conover. Josh is going to be restarting back in 17th place, the last car on the lead lap. Thankfully, he did get that wave by, which I kind of figured. I think that's why he wasn't too worried about it. He would get back on the lead lap as the stage caution flew. So he is back on the lead lap now. All right, here we go, folks. Back to green. 71 to go, and they get the green flag. Pace car is in. Dalton Tucker hits the loud pedal, and he is out of there.
Green flag, green flag.
Wow, he really caught them guys sleeping, didn't he? Good Lord. Uh-oh, they're 3 wide. Oh, my gosh. They were for a second there. Chris Hughes now to the inside. Susie on the outside. Susie just wants to get by him so he can set his sights on Brian Jones. But it's just a tough battle between these two right here. I almost think that if Susie could get to the bottom, he might do better, but I don't know. That outside line ought to be getting some rubber laid down up there and getting a little better traction. And he does get a pretty good run off of turn 4 that time. But, yeah, okay, there it is. He cleared him. Okay, good job. That was nice. Susie into third. Brian Jones is not, boy, he closed up on Tucker big time. Tucker got such a huge jump on that restart. I thought maybe he was going to check out on the field, but nope. Brian Jones says, no, you're not. You are not getting away from me. Maybe he's looking for a Big Mac. See if a Big Mac flies out of the back of that McDonald's truck or something there. Maybe he can do something with Dalton Tucker. I don't know. Dalton's just been so... The last couple of weeks has just showed his skill level is like... He's alien-like. All right, let's go back and see where's Conover. Josh Conover still trying to make it into the top 15 here, trying to pass Todd Snyder. Todd started 21st tonight, and he's up to 15th. Here comes Conover to the inside. May have this. He drives it in there pretty deep. And he gets it, but he can't do the slide job up in front of Snyder. He's going to have to wait until maybe turn 1 and 2. He might be able to do it. He still is not clear. And there he finally got him. Okay, so 15th for Josh Conover. Chris Hughes in a battle here with Zach Kreiser. Zach, he has been staying up inside the top 10 here for pretty much most of the race now. So he's having a good solid run tonight. Zach, do not see him in the top 20 in points anywhere, so he needs to have a good finish here tonight. Dustin Hall pulls out on Martin Flute. and can't make it work. Has to back out of it. Blade Timmons got a rearview mirror full of Jeff Hollingsworth. Jeff started 14th on the field, now up to 9th. Tyler Hargrove working himself to get into the top 10. This is really impressive run for Tyler Hargrove so far tonight. We usually see him inside the top 10 somewhere, or even inside the top 5 battling. So maybe once they get through that final pit stop, we may see him up inside that top 5. It's all going to be about strategy here tonight. When you're going to pit, and you know, all that. Who's got tires left? Who doesn't have tires left? I think everybody I think is saved a set of tires. They should have one set left, at least one set. Some will have 2. Dalton Tucker getting the camera time tonight. Yeah, him and Brian Jones. Man, Brian is just, wow, he is running so good tonight. Super impressed with Brian Jones. Brian 5th in the points, folks. So he needs to have a good run. If he can finish, actually, he should pass up Nathan Shiflett, because Shiflett's not here tonight. I did not see Nathan Shiflett here. So he just might pass up Nathan Shiflett to go into 4th in the point, if he can have a good finish. Well, Jason Brewer just got passed by Josh Conover there just a little bit ago. But Brewer now passes Todd Schneider and goes into 16th. He started 22nd. Bryson Daffin sitting on pit road. I'm going to say he must have got into the wall or something. And guess who's back out on the track? Keegan Bitzer. He's still got a lot of damage on that truck, but he got it fixed up enough that he can get back out here now. In about 3 laps, he'll be able to pass up Bryson Daffin and go into the 20th. So not a bad recovery for everything he's been through. Very good. He's a lot better shape than Torn Shirt. Torn Shirt, his engine let go on him, and that was a total shame. Really hoping Torn Shirts would have a good finish here tonight. Well, they're closing the laps down pretty quick here. Going to be 56 to go this time by. And if these guys hold to what they were saying, Dalton said he was going to try to split it in half. So we may see him pitting here about lap 113. That would be about the halfway mark on this second stage. 113 to 115. So about another, 20 laps? He can make it another 20 laps. He's got 19 on his tires right now. Chris Hughes slipped, and he goes back to 6th place now, as Blade Timmons got by him. Timmons top 5 for him. That's got to feel really good right now with at this point in the race to get inside the top 5. At least that way you know you got a shot. And once they get through these pit stops. Now, the little thing about these pit stops, just to kind of let everybody know, when you see somebody come to pit road, you better come to pit road on the next lap, because these guys, when they come off of pit road, they are going to be so much faster than you, and you don't want to stay out there and lose all that time. The truck may feel good to you, you know, because you've got some wear on them tires, and it makes them feel really good, feels comfortable on the track, but they are going to be a couple of seconds faster than you are. So the secret is to come in first. You kind of want to be one of the first ones to come to pit road. And Dalton Tucker putting it down, and Brian Jones staying right with him. And that puts Susie now. Susie's about 1.2 seconds behind Brian Jones. So as long as Susie can stay in the top three here, he'll be doing all right. But where is Conover? Conover's now up to 11th, so he is coming. He passed a lot of cars to get to 11th. Don't know how much more he's got left here. Once they get down and they make that final pit stop, it's going to be game on then. Boy, he's got to really turn up the heat. And hope maybe somebody up front there makes a mistake. So far, I haven't seen Dalton Tucker make a mistake tonight. He's been spot on the whole race. Even putting some distance on Brian Jones now. Brian's back a half a second behind. Joshua Mayu. Boy, this is a big pack of trucks here, folks. And right now, Blade Timmons is trying to get a run on Chris Hughes, but he just cannot seem to get that run on him to pass him. He's tried relentlessly for quite a few laps. But here comes Martin Flute now to the inside of Blade Timmons. Oh, man. Tight right there. I don't know if Blade's seen him coming or not. And he holds off Martin Flute's charge for another lap. We'll see if Martin Flute makes another charge on him here. He's going to back off a little bit, get them tires pulled off, but here comes Jeff Hollingsworth to the inside, and boy, Martin held him off. Nice job. Close by. Dalton Tucker now 0.6 of a second lead. I got to give it up to Brian Jones, oh boy. I'll tell you, he's staying right there with Dalton. Even if he does get a second place out of this, it'll be a good point night for him. We'll have to see how this final pit stop goes. They're down to 45 to go right now. So a lot of laps to go here, but probably about 10 laps away from their final pit stop. I don't know. We might see somebody maybe come in a little early. I don't know. We'll have to see on that. Going back to Conover now, putting the pressure on Tyler Hargrove. He's reeled these guys in. He would love nothing more than to battle with these guys. But boy, up ahead of them, they are 3 wide. Wow, 3 wide. Chris Hughes, Blade Timmons, and Martin Plute were 3 wide there for a second. These guys aren't afraid to do it, I can tell you that. Yeah, very good. Plute way up the hill. That opens the bottom up for Joshua Mayu to stick his nose in underneath Martin Plute. And he may have just, that might have just cost him that position. I don't think Joshua Mayu's done yet. He makes the pass complete on Martin Plute and sets his sight on Blade Timmons. Chris Hughes got away from Blade just there a little bit there, just enough to kind of give him a little breathing room. When you're stacked up on top of each other like that, it makes it really hard. And here comes Joshua Mayu to the inside of Blade Timmons now. Man, he is just picking them up and putting them down right now. Makes that pass complete into turn 1. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay, he's way up the hill. Corey Danielson, that's 3 laps down now. Trying to stay out of the way from these guys, let them race. But he is up to 18th position. Tucker almost getting away from Brian Jones now. He's just gonna repeat stage 1 here, where he had such a monster lead over second place. And Susie's he's gonna wind up getting 3rd out of this. This final pit stop, I should say. No, it's not really a stage, but he's gonna have to wait and see what he can do for that final stage. Golly, man, I don't know. Well, we could start seeing pit stops anytime now. Everybody is pretty much in the window here of being able to make it the rest of the way. And like I said, most of these guys are kind of splitting the difference here. Dalton Tucker said he was going to try to stop maybe on lap 113, 114, 15, something. So we'll see in the next couple of laps here and see if he does come in. All right, we're coming to get 113. I don't know if he's going to pit here, next lap, what, if he's even going to. Nope, he's not going to yet. He's going to stay out. But we haven't seen anybody. Oh, wait a minute. Just as I said that, Brian Jones is coming to pit road. He's going to make his final. And he's leading the parade here. Chris Hughes coming in. Martin Plute. I think it was Martin Plute that come in. So we got a few of them stopping on that lap 113. Now, this kind of forces the hand of Dalton Tucker a little bit here. And it looks like he is slowing. He is coming to pit road. Dalton Tucker. And Susie's coming in. Very good. Well, that left Josh Mayu out there, and he led a lap. So he'll be the next one to come in. Looks like him and Josh Conover now. And Conover just might stay out to lead a lap. I'll have to wait and see. Let's see if Mayu comes to pit road here. Yes, he's coming in. So Conover's going to stay out, and he is going to lead a lap to get that bonus point, and then we'll see him coming into pit road. Charlie Woods, we ain't talked much about him at all tonight. He just went to third place there as pit stops are happening for most of these guys right now. He's coming in, running the Exalta Chevrolet. Conover, I'm sure, will be coming in on this lap. Yes, he is. The longer he stays out there, the faster the rest of them guys are going to be, which Dalton Tucker just got back on the tail end of the lead lap. So, and I think that was probably about a perfect time for Conover to come to pit road. But he better get stopped and get those tires on really quick. He's probably going to come out and he'll probably be outside the top 10 when it settles out. But Dalton Tucker does retake the lead. Jason Brewer stayed out, so he's going to get a bonus point. And then we'll see him coming to pit road next. That will eventually cycle around to Dalton Tucker again. And he's got a little bit of a lead there over Brian Jones. Not much. And it's quite a ways back to Susie now. Excuse me, Susie. And Martin Plute. Martin's got himself into the top 5 and doesn't want to lose that top 5. Doing the best that he can not to let that happen. Martin's not in the top 20 in point, but maybe a good finish. All it takes is 1 or 2 good finishes, and man, you can be right inside that top 20. Especially you get a couple guys that may not race or something. Got a couple here. Well, Randy McCanny out early. Trevor Baker not here. Davey Hendricks not here. Jackson Trina's not here. Jason Conover's not here. So Mark Arthur's not here. So there's a lot of drivers that are not here that he will be able to possibly maybe collect some points on them. I don't know. Still don't know if it would be enough to put him into the top 20, but be interesting. Well, Jason Brewer continuing to lead. He's got about almost a 12-second lead now over Dalton Tucker, but Dalton's got his pit stop out of the way. He is ready to go on to win this. And right now he has led the most laps, and I think he does clinch the most laps led with 79 laps. I don't think anybody out there can beat him. All right, Jason Brewer come to pit road, so Dalton Tucker retakes the lead. Going to be 30 to go next time by. Let's take a look at the cautions here tonight. Now, you got to remember, 2 of these are going to be stage cautions. So they've had 2 cautions, legitimate caution. 2 of them were stage caution. And we've only had 7 lead changes. That's not very many lead changes because Dalton Tucker's been out here leading so many laps. Brian Jones, 1 second behind Dalton Tucker. Now Dalton's stretching that lead out. And then it's quite a ways back to Joshua Susie in third. Well, folks, if it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up on the video. That helps the league out. Doesn't help me out. It helps the league. They'd like to know if they got their fans watching. So give them a thumbs up on the video. You can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook. at facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Brian Jones 1.2 seconds behind now. Oh, he is really losing time to Dalton Tucker. Dalton's just hammered down right now. He wants to get as far away from Brian Jones as he can, and then maybe he can relax a little bit more as these tires start to wear out. And right now it's going to be pretty much a battle to see who can save the tires the best. Well, big night tomorrow night, folks. Tune in right here on MaxSpeedTV. We got the North NASCAR Cup Series. They're running the 1987 cars, and they will be at Iowa Speedway. And also the Extreme Motorsports 99 Truck Series. So that'll be coming up tomorrow night on MaxSpeedTV. Oh, Martin Plute almost got rear-ended there by Zach Kreiser. Wow, that was close, real close. Zach had to really lift off the gas. Knocked the momentum right out of his poor truck. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the show. These guys have put on a heck of a race again this week, man. It's been some great racing here. Very difficult to pass, so that does kind of make it interesting. 71 there, Zach Kreiser drives it in there pretty deep. Does make the pass on Martin Plute. So he goes into fourth. You kind of get to the point where you're still trying to save your tires, but you know, you gotta try to get positions too. So, you know, if you can at least make that one pass and then kind of back off the throttle a little bit, take it easy after that, and don't abuse them tires much more. Zach, that might have just been a very, very classy move right there by Zach to get by Martin Plute. Very classy. Good job. Well, Chris Hughes has joined in that pack now. 3 of them pulling out of here for 4th, 5th, and 6th. And he may be trying to figure out a way to get around Martin Plute. Kind of using the draft, and maybe he can slingshot by somebody or something. All right, back up front, Dalton Tucker, 1.5 second lead over Brian Jones. See Brian back there actually dealing with a little bit of lap traffic, but he does clear them. There he goes. Yeah, it was a 77 there, Chris Radley. We talked to Chris earlier and said he thought the truck was okay, but boy, he's really got off the pace now. Finds himself 3 laps down. He may have just decided to go to pit road and get that damage fixed up because it just might not have been as fast as he was thinking that it was going to be. So, but Radley, yeah, he did. I think that's what he did because I see his rear spoiler there looks a little straighter. So that might be what he did. He might have just got tired of that ill-handling truck, and decided to go to pit road and get it fixed up. All right, Susie still hanging on in third. Zach Kreiser fourth. Martin Plute fifth. Chris Hughes in sixth place. Joshua Mayu seventh, and Josh Conover now in eighth. So he's moved up quite a bit. He needs to pick up a few more spots or he's going to lose more points to Joshua Susie. Susie's about 5 positions ahead of him, so that's 5 points. Plus, Susie led some laps. Well, I take that back. Conover did too. Excuse me. So they're kind of even there. But if Susie finishes 5 spots ahead of him, that's 5 more points he'll pull away from Conover tonight. 17 laps to go, so 17 more circuits here for Dalton Tucker to bring home a win. Winning both stages and the race again this week. Did that last week too. All right. Yeah, you too, George. Yes. You have a great week too. Thank you for stopping by, brother, and good luck getting your rig put together, and I can't wait to see the pictures. We got to get together. We'll get together in TeamSpeak one of these days and talk about your career in racing here. We'll get you going. Whoa, big stutter there. 1.5 seconds back to second place. Even got the lap car there trying to get by him. I think that's a lap. And yeah, that's a lap car. I can't make out. It says 14, but I don't think that's the number. I don't know. I can't tell because I don't have a 14 out there. I have no idea who that is. Jason Brewer. Yeah, it's supposed to be 39. He's got a custom number. That's why. Got a custom number on that truck, number 14. But he's had a pretty good run here today. Now, he is the first truck a lap down, so if a caution did come out, he would be the wave by. So, yeah, the Great Clips Toyota had a good run here today. All right, 13 to go for Dalton Tucker. It'll be 12 to go this time by. And boy, I'll tell you, he has just been on rails tonight. This guy has just, wow. He's got no sets of tires left. He's used every set. I think one of the only drivers out there, well, maybe a few in the back maybe, have used all their sets, but he definitely has. Winning both stages and winning the race would mean a whole lot to him. Just kind of duplicating last week. Brian Jones still 1.6 seconds back. He's getting a lot of pressure from the lap truck there of Jason Brewer. Brewer's, he's tried to pass him a couple times, but there really was no advantage to him to do that. He's still the first car lap down, so it really wouldn't pay for him to do anything like that. But Brian Jones just maybe using him as a little drafting tool there. And vice versa, too, because Jason Brewer's drafting off of Brian Jones right now. And also the number 77 there, Chris Radley. So the three of those working together here in the draft. And I don't think it's really helping Brian Jones get caught up, but at least it's maintaining, because he is still 1.6 seconds. Oh, he just went to 1.7. He had a bad corner right there. The guys are really feeling the pressure now from the older tires. Really feeling it now. Way back in third place is Joshua Susi. 4.6 seconds behind Brian Jones, but he is 6.2 seconds behind Dalton Tucker. All right, coming to 8 to go this time by for Dalton Tucker. As he crosses the line right now, he's got 102 laps led out of the 150 tonight. If he leads the rest of them here, he's going to have 110 laps led out of the 150. Unbelievable. Just a dominating run again this week from Dalton Tucker. They don't want to see, he does not want to see a caution right now. Not at all. When these guys are so spread out around the field. Mayu trying to get by Zach Kreiser. Might try the outside. No. I don't think, I'm not sure how that outside's working right now. But these three here looking pretty strong. And is that Conover? Yeah, Josh Conover's in fourth. So, man, he has picked up a ton. And guess what, folks? That puts him one position behind Susie. So, Susie's only going to gain 1 point. Well, according to my figures, my math here might be off a little, because there may be some other points hidden in there. I'm not sure. I think they get some points for 0 incidents or something. I'm not really sure on that. Some leagues do that. But yeah, Conover up to fourth. Man, what a run he has had here today. He's only about 2.5 seconds behind Joshua Susi right now. You can see Susi up ahead of him, but and time's running out. I don't know if he's got enough time to get there or not. 2.2 seconds. He might just about get to him when they cross the line for the last lap. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that one. All right, 4 to go for Dalton Tucker. And folks, this is just another race that we have not had to stop or had to use any overtime whatsoever. I mean, it's been the whole season. They have unlimited resets. And we haven't had to use any reset. Or, I'm sorry, green, white checkers. I'll get it right. I'm just tired. It's been a long day. Sorry. Been a long, very long day. All right, 2 seconds back to Brian Jones. Coming to get 2 to go. Conover not making much more strides to pick up Joshua Susi. He's still 2.1 seconds back from him, so he's not going to pick up much more ground on him. So he's going to fall out just outside the podium finish here for Conover. But boy, I'll tell you what, it was a heck of a job he did tonight to get himself back up inside the top 5 here. All right, Dalton Tucker coming to get the white flag. It is official, folks. No overtime again this week. Man, what a run for Dalton Tucker. He's going to lead 110 laps tonight. Just dominated him. All right, into turn 3 and out of turn 4 for the final time. Looking at the checkered flag, Dalton Tucker going to bring home the win here tonight. Very good, very good. Class act right there for Dalton Tucker. Well, folks, we'll get these guys up here in just a second, so hang on. All right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Dalton Tucker, leading 110 laps. Just kind of a repeat of last week. You win both stages and you win the race. Man, oh man, I'm telling you, what a cleanup on the points tonight, Dalton.
Yeah, I was a little nervous in first stage, but luckily it all worked out.
Yeah, when you pitted, was you expecting more people to come to pit road on that first stage than guys like everybody else stayed out?
I didn't think too many people would pit, but I figured it'd be more than that, but it seemed like nobody.
Yeah, none of the leaders did, but boy, it didn't take you long to get back up there. And you did wind up coming home with stage 1. You win stage 1, 2, and the race. So, man, that's got to feel really good.
For sure. Staying out in front of the draft is important, but if you can get clean air, you can save your right front, and it drives a whole lot better.
I'll bet. Yeah, I think that's kind of the consensus on all the cars in iRacing. I think anymore, clean air is just the king. You know, you got to. It's what everybody strives to be out front. So, but another dominating performance by you this week, Dalton. That's 2 in a row that you've just clean sweep the stages and everything. Man, that's just amazing.
I got one more race I can do, so hopefully I can do it one more time.
Very good. Well, I think they're going to start calling you the alien, I think. So, well, before you get out of here and celebrate this win, who you got to thank for it?
I just appreciate my teammates at Power Racing, and appreciate you doing this every week. And I always enjoy going back and watching it. And just appreciate everyone in the league. They all race real good, competitive, and it's fun every week.
Yes, sir. I agree 100%, man. That was some clean racing. Only 2 cautions tonight. That was pretty awesome. Well, you guys get a couple of weeks off anyhow. So, from what I'm seeing on the schedule, so maybe you'll be back in a couple of weeks here after they have that little bit of time off, huh?
Yeah, I think the Michigan race is the one I'll be doing.
Very good. Well, I can't wait to see what you do there. Well, you're going from 1.5 to 2 mile, and I know that's only a half mile difference, but totally different track. I mean, different banking, much wider. This was a pretty wide track, but Michigan's a big wide track. And the trucks, I don't know. I've never had a good experience with the trucks there.
It's similar to this, but different. It's almost
Yeah.
track is a momentum track with the truck, and just got to keep it up, don't get any damage, and just keep your truck clean and keep as much momentum. And I think it'll be another one of those get out front and try to get clean air the whole time.
Oh, for sure. All right, we'll go celebrate that win, Dalton, and we'll see you back. Hopefully, we'll see you back at Michigan then.
All right, see you, man.
All right. Brian Jones, you got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Well, Brian, you started third, kind of drifted back to about fifth there at the beginning of the race. And boy, once you got back ahead of some of them guys, you really was pulling away, and you stayed with Dalton Tucker for most of that last round there. But then he started pulling away at the end and finished it with a 2-second lead over you. But man, you stayed with them for the longest time.
Yeah, I just had a pretty good qualifying effort. I was pretty happy. I think it's maybe like third or fourth, something like
Third, yeah.
qualified. And that's always so important, just to have that track position and a little bit of clean air where you can get your nose out there and save that right front. But yeah, it was kind of like fourth and fifth, I guess, in the stages. I can't remember. And I don't know what happened on one of those pit stops. I gained like 2 positions on pit road, and that's really what kind of sprung me into second place. And
Yep.
it's a lot easier, to save your tires whenever you don't have that dirty air around you.
Oh, sure, yeah. Well, I talked to some guys there that were back in the field there earlier, and they said that, if you could get away from people not being that dirty air, the truck was just like a whole different truck, but once you got in that dirty air, it made it a lot tighter and a lot tougher. Well, passing was kind of like at a minimal here tonight. It was so difficult to pass, but you managed to keep yourself in the hunt here and winds up finishing second. So how good's that feel?
Yeah, I mean, just it's another really good points night, and that's what I really need at this point. Where we're just trying to stay above that cut line. Whenever Dalton's in the field, nobody's really going to get a win, so nobody's going to jump me. That's a given pretty much every week.
Mhm.
So yeah, I mean, good points night. That's really all you can ask for.
Well, let me ask you, what's he got that you don't? You guys are all talented. What's he doing different?
He's probably practicing a lot more than me. He's probably got a lot more experience than I do. I mean, it's just whenever you pull away from somebody like that for 30, 40 laps, it's just how you can save tires, and that's down to experience and down to talent. So he's got it.
Yep. Well, don't count yourself short, because I think you had a lot of talent here tonight. You led a lap, you finished second. That's saying a lot about the talent. Even if you had to finish behind Dalton Tucker, as I always say, if you finished second to somebody that is really, really super good like that, you did something right, because at least you finished second. So, but I know they're not beatable, or they are beatable. Excuse me. I mean, I've seen pros out there get their butts cleaned up. That's just the way it is sometimes, but yeah, when you get somebody out there that's really good, man, it's tough to beat, but it says a lot about you if you finish second behind them. That's saying a lot, man. That's really good.
Yeah, I mean, the saying goes, second sucks, but
Yeah, you're the first loser.
second to somebody who does suck, so that's good.
First loser, right?
Yeah.
But all right, well, Brian, who you got to thank for this second place then?
Well, I want to thank Josh Conover. He does a really good job with this league. It's obvious we get a lot of cars out here, and it's pretty clean racing, so I want to thank him. I also want to thank you, Rudy, for putting on a really good broadcast. I enjoy watching them. And I also want to thank JoelOptic.com.
Well, thank you, Brian. Appreciate the really nice comments there. But yeah, we'll go celebrate that second place. And I guess you guys are going to be off for 2 weeks, I think, according to the schedule.
Yeah, I think so. I think we got Michigan next.
Is that what's next? Let me look here. No, you're going to be doing Eldora on August 3rd. So yeah, you're off for 2 weeks. Eldora is going to be dirt tracking next week or the next time.
Yeah, I might count that one as an off week too. I'm not very good there.
Yeah. Well, we talked to Joshua Saucy there earlier, and he said that he may not even race that race. So you never know. Maybe Josh will get a bunch of negative comments about that track, and he'll change it or something. We'll never know. All right. Well, Brian, go celebrate that second place, and we'll see you hopefully at Eldora.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. All right, that brings us to third place, Joshua Susi. He is our points leader, and I believe you're probably still maintain that points lead, Josh.
Yeah, I think I gained 11 on Conover through the stages and the finishes.
Oh, 11? Okay, I forgot about the stages. I'm sorry, my bad. Well, that first one there, knowing that Dalton Tucker come all the way up through there and beat you on that first stage, man, what was your thoughts on that?
I was playing the long game, and like I said in the interview,
Yeah,
when you pulled me up, I called it. It was going to happen. He was going to march up through the field unless we had a caution, and he was going to win the stage. And it was the
oh,
only other dice that I had to play. It's I needed a caution on that last run. I think he used up all his sets of tires, so uh, he would have been on old tires, and we would
yep,
all freshies. That was the only way we were going to beat him. You couldn't two stop the last run because everyone could do it in one, and
right.
your options were very limited.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you gain a little bit more on Conover then. He did finish one position behind you. I mean, he made a heck of a run there at the very end too. So, but all right, well, you guys go to Eldora. You talked about that. You said you might not go to that, but you might be kind of forced to if Conover goes. He's going to close that gap back up on you.
Yeah, as much as I'm not looking forward to it and don't expect me to run well, I'm going to have to show up. Uh, I think it's like 23-point lead on him right now. He did lead a lap, so that didn't help me any. And then I fully expect him to be battling for the win all night long.
Mhm.
I expect him to maximize stage points. Anywhere between 60 and 20, I could easily see him getting in stage points. I'm
Oh,
really
he's
going to get
he's
one.
really good on dirt.
He's a dirt guy for sure. Him and others. So
Oh,
I'm fully expecting to lose at least like 20 points in stages. So that'll give me like a 3-point lead, and then I'll probably finish like 12th or something if I'm lucky, and he'll be up in the lead. So I'll probably lose the points lead next week, and then there'll only be Michigan left. So uh, yeah, we'll see what happens.
well, I guess then it might be a good thing for you then, having a good finisher tonight, just to kind of pad those points just enough, maybe that would put you, maybe you'll keep the lead, maybe you won't. But it's going to tighten you guys up really tight.
Yeah, I'm gonna need luck at Eldora. I'm not really gonna be racing because, like I said, I'm not a dirt guy, and I'm not really gonna put all that time and investment into one race as far as practicing.
Yeah.
I'm focusing on the oval side, so just gonna
All
try to
right.
keep it clean out of the way, and it's a lot of beating and banging in those dirt races. So
Oh
anything
yeah.
can happen. I could luck into some stage points here and there to help cushion things and soften the blow, but
Yep.
it's gonna be tough, and just gotta buckle down and do the best I can.
There you go. A good attitude. That's a good attitude to have, Josh. Well, who you got to thank for this third place then?
Yeah, Doritos. They were sponsoring the truck tonight primarily. U.S. Army, Pepsi. Give a shout out to all my coworkers at the Napa store I work at, and thank you for broadcasting. It's been a blast having you come on board and do all this for us this season, and Conover and all the other admins that run this ship and keep us going in the right direction. And my teammates have Flatline. We're having a lot of fun. It's uh, it's crunch time. It's everyone's getting ready for the playoffs. So
Yep.
uh, I'm lucky enough, fortunate to get a win, so I don't really have to worry about that. Right now, it's just trying to finish the regular season with a lead, so I get those bonus points for the playoffs. I'm going to need them.
Mhm.
Uh, I'll focus forward, and uh, we'll see what happens here.
Well, good luck in the season, and congrats tonight on third. And we hope to see what you can do at Eldora. That's going to be an interesting and fun race. So,
I
congrats
promise
again, there,
you.
Josh.
Thank you, and I promise you one thing: if you put the camera on me, it'll be interesting.
That's what we like. We like to see interesting. All right, brother. Well, thanks for talking with us again. Congrats tonight.
Thank you.
All right, let's run down through the final results here, folks. All right, Dalton Tucker kind of repeating the same as last week with winning both stages and the win here tonight. So cleaning up on the points, actually taking points away from Susie and Conover in that battle for the championship. So it's pretty good though. Brian Jones coming home second. Joshua Susie finishing third. Josh Conover fourth. Josh Mayu fifth. Gosh, Josh, and Josh right there. Look at that. Third, fourth, and fifth. That don't happen very often. Zach Kreiser in sixth place. Martin Plute seventh. Chris Hughes will finish in eighth place. Blade Timmons ninth. Jeff Hollingsworth 10th. Tyler Hargrove 11th. Alex Edelman will finish 12th. Dustin Hall 13th. Charlie Woods 14th. Jason Brewer 15th. Todd Schneider 16th. Chris Radley will finish in 17th. Corey Danielson 18th. Jake Boyer 19th. Keegan Bitzer 20th. He did come back a little bit there. He got back out on the track and ran a few more laps and got 20th out of it. Bryson Daffern will finish 21st. Torn Shirts 22nd, and Randy McCanny 23rd. Chad Angle admin the race. So again, congratulations to our winner, Dalton Tucker. Folks, thanks for watching the Nora truck race here with us tonight. We appreciate you stopping by and saying hello and giving us a thumbs up on the video. And don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here. You can check out our full broadcast schedule at MaxSpeedTV.com and follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. Until next time, stay safe and have a good night.